Thursday. Welcome to Friday Junior. Oh, hey, Monty, how's it going? Good morning or evening, or I forgot where you're at, but good whatever it is. To see I'm good. I'm waking up. I'm on my second cup of coffee now. Off to work. Coffee, and that's what shit. We got our showcase tonight. That's exciting. Yeah. Gonna hide the viewer count on here. Alright. How are you doing? Trying to assess where I'm at here. So, a doggo cam today? No doggo, but well, it works. Everything just worked. I didn't have to reset the cameras just for once. That's awesome. I'm impressed. Well, yeah. I mean, I could complain, but I choose not to. Good here. First show. Find a job. There's no throwing resumes out like crazy. I think IT is just absolutely swamped. Let's go and get a job at Amazon. I don't know. Whatever. You don't need to make a lot of money, just enough to pay our nut. Yay! Anyway. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here, amazing person. So we were starting on this page. Doesn't want to focus. Well, so yeah, we started on this guy yesterday. He's gonna get another little coat of dark, so it's gonna go from light to dark. I'm gonna airbrush the dark in. Yesterday we also did a brown blackish purple-ish oil wash on the stump, and then last night I did another one just to give it a I'm not painting or building the Schmamhorst until Saturday. Oh, okay. Well, right on. Are you working on anything else right now, or we finished this guy, so well, all right. So you're just chilling. That's cool. Good. I gotta go to the store and get some cotton. Because like I said, this guy's done. This point of view, he's gonna be standing like original dude. So he's gonna have his foot resting on the stump there. If I could find a butterfly STL, that would be really cool, or some kind of weird bug that I could put on this tree stump. If anybody knows, that'd be cool. If not, I'm good too. But I do have actually, we've got a butterfly back here, and he broke off. Yeah, well, I just finished it yesterday, so he is actually all done now. We're doing a bunch of fixes, and this focus does not like him up close. That's weird. Yeah, but anyway, so he's not focusing. That's not fun. Oh, that's spot focus. Wonder if my focus changed. Hold on a second. No, it's auto. Continuous. So it should be picking him up. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, he's done now. We just did all the finishing touches on bits, and little highlights, and fix-its, and fixed any spots where I wore the paint off. That's no paint wore off. Yay! His knuckles all still have paint. I'm excited. So he's on hold now. One thing I think I do want to do though is darken feathers in the back. I did lighten the ones up in front a little bit because they would be getting light if you're looking at him. But that's not a big deal. So yeah, so now we're on to baseline. You got a second one. Yeah, no, this guy is the OG. He he was the original one, and I started basing his skin and working on that, and then I dropped him and he fell off my desk and broke his cloak. And it's like, I could have glued it in. I'm just like, it's all too smooth though. There's no way to hide this. And because it's for a competition, if it had been just not a competition, I would have glued it back on and just painted it. But I don't want any weirdness. The contest. So there we are. But he's still cool to practice stuff on and things. So I'm down. That's a really cool model, honestly. And for free? Damn, son. Can't beat that. Luke Studios has got the shit. There's companies with a lot of good models. I've got probably the bulk of mine from probably Loot Studios and Flag Miniatures. Flag Miniatures prints their own. Studios is just STL, so I just print all of them from there or anywhere. I mean, I do have a couple to put together. I do have to find these. Yeah, we're gonna do Octavius from Black Crow's Miniatures as soon as we get this guy done. Cleaned the airbrush yesterday with the pink, so hopefully we'll be able to spray with it. But yeah, I wiped off. He's got some fungi here we're gonna get. Yeah, I don't like that. And I think we'll probably bring out some of the branches more, a little different colors. This is all gonna get covered in grass. So we're gonna, he's gonna be on a carpet of grass. He's in the forest, and we will have some flowers and bushes and other fun things. Honestly, I'm wondering about this guy. Probably not though. But this grass here, and it merges really good. I've got a sample I did. So this is some of this earth goo, and then we let it dry, and then we glued grass on. And it looks kind of cheesy, but it's not so bad when you see it in real life. It's like train track grass, but it's got all the colors that are on his palette. So it's got the oranges and reds, a little purple, not purple really. Well, yeah, I see a little bit. Reds, yellows, greens. So yeah, it kind of matches the colors. And with some tufts, got a plan, and I got some flowers, some other things to spice it up. I'd really like to get a butterfly or some kind of bug to glue into the trunk just to make it more interesting. Well, see, I still got the feathers for the one I broke, so maybe inspired. Glue them on correctly or not. Glue and stuff, but I got these funky shrooms down here. Yep. Anyway, there we are. What I did with the wash is I washed it out twice, or washed it twice, and then I used this and a sponge, makeup sponge, get off the high parts. I really just want the wash to discolor it and to fill in the dark bits, the shadows. So that worked out pretty good. I like it. That's a good start. Yeah. Let's see, where are we at? What do I want to... I think we need to get this guy finished spraying. Since we started on the conical shroom, go ahead and continue with that. So... yeah. Still have flow on here. Said. Compressor's off. Yeah, seems like we're good. Okay. On. And we need some, before we move into this chaos, I'm going to mask off this strip, what we've got going on. Goo loosely blocking. I'm going to be spraying like a madman. What I do just kind of block this up. And helps if it actually reaches. Come on. I'm gonna smooge it over there. I don't expect it's going to get a lot of overspray, but just to be safe. Alright. Oh, let's do this out and check that. Message for our showcase tonight. They're going to get their submissions in before 9 o'clock. Golden. Okay. Alright. Another brush. Water, good. Make sure our okay. I'll make sure it's a steady stream. Very good. Very alright. Now we use this for the bright. We need to go dark. Not purple though, but a little dark. Burgundy maybe? Nah, it still needs to stay pinkish. Pinkish, purplish. Scanning. Maybe that's similar. Let me see. This purple is pretty. It's purple per se. And okay, he can be a little purple. We're gonna add some red around the bottom of him anyway, kind of misted. It's not actually. See, there's something like this. This is not dark enough. Otherwise, that has to be brighter. Sorry about that. Hello. Howdy, frog. How is it going? Purple? Yeah, we can do purple. It's kind of a purpley thing. I'm tricking myself because I don't want to find another color. Is that true? Do we have any rich? Actually, we could take. You know what? Let's see what I can mix here. I want to make it. Well, maybe we don't. We do this. We're doing this in real time, trying to figure this shit out. Good to see you, Frog. What's going on? You gonna be here tonight? Clock showcase. I'm working on this guy right now. Did the tree. We already did an oil wash on him. a couple layers of that. We'll play with tree later. Right now we are focused on conical mushroom, conical shroom, con shroom. You know, how short can I make a con shroom? So this was the color we went to. Oh, I lied. No, that is it. That should have been brighter, because then I'm talking to myself. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. I think. Let's go with the purple. Because his dot, well, the dots are going to be yellow. I need to stay with on the pink side. Just go dark. Add something to this with our base, which is plenty. That does not look like that. Can't be right. Pretty sure though. Oh no, that was the neon pink. I lied. That was this color. We went with pink pink. That makes more sense. Now we can put down the step. We're gonna mix up a darker shade of this pink. I think I need to refill my air bottle really quick. I'm just about out. I know it seems like a lot, but we're actually gonna put it. The only thing I don't like about not mixing in the bowl is that you lose a lot of the medium in the dish while you're pouring it. But here we are, mixing it in a tray. I mean, this is more convenient and you can see what you're doing, but then when you pour it in, you end up losing what you put on the sides. That's pretty damn thin. Maybe we get it just a touch thicker. I don't need that much, but well, I want to keep him out of purple. He's got purple all around him in the shading and lavenders and different shades, shadows. Not a purple. Gotta have it though, right? Let's see what we end up with. Yeah, by the time I pour it out of this, you lose a whole bunch of it. We just want to be like halfway down. So we get the old pink out of the system. Yeah. Working. Pick it up a touch higher over here. Up a little bit. Sure, let's get saturation. Good job, bot. Nice job, fairy bot. Okay. Pretty good. Working. Even all around, nice fade. Really want to put some light on him, but then it'll look like some weird fairy candy corn. We're not doing that. Save this. Do a quick clean of this. Spray something else. Okay. Move this. Sponge for some sponge. Out. I'll do a full clean probably after stream. The only thing with these harder and steam deck ones, you can't backflow it the same way as like our Iwata one that we've got. The Iwata one, you just hold it and it backflows. This one, because of the way the nozzle is built, you have to totally block the whole apparatus, which is why for me, a sponge seems to work pretty well. Actually blocks all the air properly. Let's see water coming out of here. Where is... Guess not. Alcohol's in the bathroom, and I am not getting it. So, alright, so that's what all it was. Right now, what's that? Get that gradient that we get for free with an airbrush. Okay. This light is bright on this model. Okay. Well, that's what I was going to do. A little magenta, but I think I want to get pink first. Then I'm going to mist it with some magenta. Just a touch, like you won't even hardly see it. Does make it look pretty cool. Right. So, Frog, you gonna be here tonight? I would imagine, since you submitted a piece. Decided to share it with the group. Chaos is us. Ah. Okay. We want to get some red. I think it's going to be red underneath. Oh, come on, red. I don't want to. Let's get some of this red. I can mix one up. I'm lazy today. We've been on this project for 6 weeks now, which isn't that much time. It's not like I'm doing a golden demon piece starting now for next year, but it is still my first in-person competition, so I'm gonna try and push this to the best of my limited as they are. Ooh, no, I like it. Okay, yeah, orange. Different little orange. We can mix that up with this guy. Yeah, that'll work. It's good organized. I can fill my thinner today. I need some tunes. These tunes are not working. Too ambient. A little too ambient. We need some get going with the day. Just a little jumpier. Oh, let's do. Oh. I can base these guys too still. Don't worry about that. We'll get this guy done. Well, you know, I think I'm next. And take all this up. I think we're done. I don't want it dark. For one, it's going to be darker because it's underneath that. And it shouldn't be, it wouldn't be that bright. I don't want this to look like a circus tent. Maybe the old was right in the first place. Maybe some burgundy now. Over here. Yeah, there we go. That will work. Just gotta space under here. We find it. Yeah. Kind of like the orange. Look at the almost look cool. Let's see here. Actually, when I go to do the final test on it, it's a piece of paper towel with a hole poked in it. It's fun. Love goes on, makes slinky decent. Love. It's all mashed down up here. Awesome. It was pretty switched up, I have to say. So that's gonna be fun. Never had it this wish to a surface before. I'll get it off. That's the question. And pull it up. There we go. Deep. Okay, well, this is gonna take a minute. I got it pretty mashed down in here. Really? Really? You're doing this? No! Oh my god. What did I do? I have never seen it do that. Oh crap. Well, fortunately, I don't mind scraping up. Face gets scraped, it's not that big of a deal because it's getting cut anyway. But damn, still, no pain in the ass. Usually this comes right off. Something about the texture of the ground and getting mashed on it. Here. Unusually effectively. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Oh, silly putty. Think about that. Thinking how it would behave and mashed it all the way down to this texture surface. Small enough to get them to actually pull up. Oh, without re-sticking. Thank you. Getting most of it up is my goal. Not concerned about the Alti, if you're still here, are you still here? I just realized that I am not going to be here this Saturday. Actually going out of town to visit the grandkids. Yeah, so we'll be going to Tennessee for the weekend. I will leave a note in the Discord. Amy is aware. What we're doing this morning. Hot and cold, next to rainy. Okay. Okay, time to regroup. Let's see. These things ever fired that. Changing direction in the middle of the stream. I don't really want to do that, you know? Blend those together. Yeah, we need to get these things. These colors on here. They're all filled in. I'll take a couple coats because this is not very translucent. Fine fucking rock. There you go. Right for a second. I want to blend in this thing over. That should be much magenta. Magenta. Or do a wider version for next. Anywhere to mix with. Hold on to the brush. Take one second up. Work down the edges. That. There's your pink. Mumble, mumble, mumble. I'm gonna speak up. That needs to be. polka dots are gonna be yellow. Oh, get some patient with glazing though. I just want to stop painting and have it be done. It's instant glaze, but very time consuming. Oh. The effects. creeping that dark burgundy up around up to where the level where we're blazing gives us some more depth. We'll lighten up these spores too late. Now we're trying to get the effect on the moon right. Well, it starts painting something else besides the dwarf for a change. That's kind of nice. Got him varnished last night, looking pretty good. Let's see. Take out the lights here. This backside will actually end up being darker. The front's here. I'm going to get most of the light. I'll work on that too. Right now we're in contouring land. Blend it in to where we pulled it up. One curve. Ant, I see you, Ant. That season, they'll get reined in. Morning streams tend to be pretty quiet. That's okay. Everybody's being awesome to each other today. Very cool. Ah, well, you know, that's funny. It's like the microphone volume dropped considerably. If it was loud, loud, check, check, check. How about now? How about now? How about now? No, how about now? No, really. Okay. Smoke, kids. I'm going to keep bringing this in until I get it up to a level that I am satisfied with. I want the bottom rounded corner to be dark in a burgundy kind of way. I don't want it really dark, but see, as I do that, I'm actually taking most of the paint back off the brush, so there's hardly any. Bring in the very bottom just around a little bit. This is an arduous and time-consuming process. You would be correct. But get it done. It's gonna be epic. Maybe, but it'll look really good. Okay, that was weird. Trying to paint a reflection in. Good. Bow. Fantastic. Here. Beautiful. Get there. Trying to get this edge curled around really nice and smooth. Woodstone would say. Any of you know who Fred Flintstone is? Read it. Holding the brush as far back as I am because it forces me to have a really loose grip. There's hardly any pressure on that. Forces me to keep it light. Working up around the edge. I'm going to bring that darker burgundy color into our shroom friend. Here's a bit of actual purple. Yeah, I'm like barely brushing the mushroom. That's what purple in there. Utilitarian purple for the day. This guy. A little bit in there. Still keeping it pretty cool. Now it's just a touch darker with the hidden purple. Very edges. Nice. Okay. Can't really see it as well in the camera light, but this point of view, it's like moves from burgundy to purple. It's pretty good. Could make it a little more pronounced. Bring it up a little bit more. Let's say we push this stuff as far as we can get away with. That's what we're about. Pushing backwards. Safe boundaries that don't get anybody in trouble. Don't cost a ton of money. Those kind of boundaries. Paint boundaries. Creative boundaries. Music boundaries. Yeah. Variation. Okay. Here. That's much. Okay, fine. You can't see it. They don't want me to paint it. That's why they put it like that. there, digging it. Now for some stuff. Well, let's see. Ice. Need an intermission. We're about halfway through, so we're gonna take a 10-minute intermission. Go into the bathroom, get some coffee, run ads, so there'll be a few ads running in the course of this. Get them out of the way so we don't have to interrupt the stream all the time with them. So they're going to play a couple ads, and we will be back in 10 minutes. Take your pills, stretch, pet your pets, and we will see you in just a moment. we win. There we go. Woo! Check, check, check. All right. Sounds like the mic's still. How about now? Yeah, that's pretty pumping. Okay. Oh, where were we? Oh, yeah. Our shroom. There's enough purple coming in through there. I like it. Lights for the spores. All over there. All of our pink. Keep it magenta, but we'll lighten up a little bit. Pink, just for the spores. Test cut. Blurry enough. You're gonna focus. Hello, my love.
Hi, baby. Hey, good.
It's good. Making progress. Progress making is happening. How's it going up there?
You know,
Right.
lines and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Reading points, surfaces, you know.
Points and surfaces.
Yeah.
So here's what we got going on so far.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Tree looks good. Gotta do some yellow on that lichen. The lichen.
Yeah, we're working on this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Nice.
I gotta put his purple dots on.
Purple dots.
That's right.
Purple.
Or yellow dots.
Yellow or purple?
No, you want it yellow.
Mm.
You still think yellow?
Some could be purple, some could be yellow.
Oh, okay, that's too much.
Okay.
Yellow or purple?
Well,
Yellow.
let me see. Let me see your guy. Yellow would stand out more.
Yeah.
You want it to stand out?
Well, it's the front line, so when you're looking at him, right, he's like,
It'll be something of interest.
right, we don't want to take it away from him because most of the focus is going to go.
But you want to see what he's looking at, right?
Now he's looking at you. The point of view is him straight at you. From this point of view.
Then I think purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yellows stand out too much and draw your eye. Unless you're gonna make the lichen yellow, and then you need to put little bits of yellow on him somewhere.
Got yellow all over.
Does he?
This guy?
Oh yeah, you know what? That'll make this stand out more, right?
Yeah.
And that, yeah. So yeah, yellow definitely, and it's white.
Pull out the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got to go, so when I get done, I got to go up to a Dollar Tree and get some cotton so we can do this
Pipe.
smoke, yeah. And it's funny, is right when stream was going to start, I knocked him over and broke the top of the staff off.
Again?
Yep, it broke in the exact same spot, so fortunately, got him glued in, you can't tell, but I have to fix where the super glue gloss is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't see it. So I'm really fortunate with that break. Anyway. And I lightened the feathers. So last night, touched up the feathers on the front facing.
Can't see.
Well, then here. Well,
Turn it towards me.
I don't know where your eyeballs are.
In front of my face.
That would be weird. That'd be
Okay.
strange if your eyeballs were in front of your face. And that means you could turn them around and look at your face.
I meant over here.
I know what you mean. I can't get the visual out of my head now. Somebody with their eyeballs in front of their face. That
On
would
the
be
front part of
oh.
my face.
No, then it would look like a crab. Like, would they be on little stalks? And that would mean we could actually rotate them around everywhere. That would be sweet.
Yeah, that would be it.
You were saying words. What did you say?
Right.
Oh, yellow, right? Just stop touching them so it doesn't. I think the yellow's good, but like a mutedy kind of yellow, not bright, cartoony yellow.
I agree with you.
Kind
But
of
not beige.
ooh, like a greenish yellow. I think, like
No, you want the same color yellow that's on this coat.
I thought that said Amish. I thought it said Amish yellow for a second. I'm like, what's Amish yellow? I
But
didn't.
it actually says
Ambush yellow. Kind of like that. Yeah, it's not real bright. It's kind of earthy-ish. I kind of like this one. Age is 14 and over, so if you're like 12, you can't use this. I say it's edible, whatever age you are.
now, well, even the brain's still growing at that stage. Brain.
Toxic brain?
Toxic brain.
Oh yeah.
Toxic brain syndrome.
I know people with that.
Toxic
kind of
bowel
a-
syndrome. A lot of people.
It's kind of a cornflower yellow. Toxic what?
Bowel syndrome.
Toxic mouth syndrome, yeah. I have toxic mouth syndrome sometimes.
I think that she looks much better.
What do you got?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
You can see her facial features better. She doesn't
Mhm.
look so craggy.
Right. What are we doing with this one?
You were gonna take a picture of it, but I can do that.
Okay. Just tracking this stuff. What are we doing with this guy? Fine. Yay. Cyclops, baby.
When did the Cyclops
Gain him up. Fun. Okay. I'm gonna repaint the duck too. Yeah, tree came out good. Left a little too much to paint off right here. That's okay. I do too. You do trees well as well. What? Tree bark, yep. Yep. Nice. Very barky. Rough. No, not rough. Bark. Bark, bark. Where are you going with that? Oh. Yeah. Get out of that little shit. This dangler in here won't come out. Got some of the room around here. Again, we're gonna have grips. We're worried about. Oh, that's what happened.
What you got?
Okay, see if I didn't get up there and blocking it. It's all up against this room here. There. I'm going to clear the space out. But since this is all going to be grass.
Poppy is back to work.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Good stream.
Yeah, you know it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what was that? That was the theme to Dragnet. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hacking away. So yellow. This corn yellow, I think that'll be good. Let's see, it doesn't really have any set definition. Shape it. Tenacious about this first. It's gonna look like. edged edge. What is that? Check it out. Alright. Whoa, the light shifted that. This is ugly. Oh, you're ugly. Okay. Bird. Uh, palette. Good time. I'm gonna end up misting this with magenta anyway, so hopefully that clears up the sloppy end. I really don't want to have to rebase this and re-airbrush it because I messed up. Dot. But the first coat will let me kind of map out where the second coat. A little bit more. Switch. Breathe. Okay, I think we can touch that. Hey, June, how's it going? Right on. Welcome to the day. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Lurk away, friend. Oh, I didn't show you then, June, where I left this guy off at. Yeah, good. Right on. Good to hear it. So yeah, he's actually done now. The light's kind of bright, but you get the idea. I liked yours too. I'm actually surprised how many I've seen of these. This guy, I found like 6 versions of him so far. Oh, thank you. This is for my dwarf. Yep. And he's going on this base at some point. This will be all grass. And right now we're focusing on this, I call it the conshroom. It's a conical shirt. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, so he's going to be on here. But yeah, he came out really good, I think. I'm happy with him. I varnished him up last night and he's golden. The munchies, yeah. Yeah, he's they're gonna be fun and colorful. Because I actually got his original, well, you know the original base. So his original was this dude. And I'm like, that's not gonna be okay. So I found this on my mini factory and blew it up really huge because it was actually 50 mil, I think. But yeah, kind of a fairy vibe going on. Right on. And I think this grass will work. It's kind of like train track grass. But ironically, it has all the colors that are on him in the grass. So when it's on the base, I think it'll be all right. And we got some bushes, bunches of flowers. And we'll landscape it after everything's painted up. And I did an oil wash on the log. I gotta clean that up. Maybe do another one. I'll just touch up parts. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's coming along. Just getting the shrooming done now. Awesome. Well, thanks for looking. And we also have the showcase tonight too. So if you want to submit something on the Discord, we will go over it in chat. Right, and share it with the folks. Everybody, I don't know why my messages aren't firing. It's really annoying because it's a really quiet chat. Not kicking off, but I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, yellow, so I'm mapping out the yellow. This, I gotta fix this dot. Choked on. Man. See if we can fix this. Be really tenacious with it for a second. Okay, that'll work. Boom. Thank you. Alright, that worked. I don't want to mess up the gradient, but I don't think the stuff I was bringing up from underneath, I even bring it out a little bit. I mean, it looks cool when you're like 6 inches in front of it. You can't really get the curve of the shroom fully. Right now, I gotta fix my overswap from not knowing how to paint with a brush. I don't want to mess with the gradient too much because that was airbrushed. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's get some more. Okay, so that was the first pass of the yellow, basically to get something down and actually to map it so I know what section to paint is, because there's no defined edges. So the first one was kind of a practice paint. All we know were paint. Over this. Now we go round and round again. I'm working over here. Let me bump my camera. I'm kind of hovering around the edge of my desk because I'm leaning my forearms on the edge of me. For stability, even. I want to make sure got good flow. I don't want this really diluted, but it's got to have some decent flow off the end, but not a ton, so it blarbs all over the fuck everything. And without all while not breaking. I already switched. Come on. I'm scared to touch it. Now is not the time for a spaz. You do have to make sure it's good. I'm going to take 2 or 3 passes. I'm cleaning up as I go. We'll get Okay. Overwash. Purple. See when it darkens when I put water on it. I want to get that up higher. Anyway, right now, dots. That's right. Dots. I said dots. Not micro dots. That's purple. And oh, rocking. Don't mind me just hanging out. I just rub all my Oops, I totally missed one. Two. Awesome. That's okay. Let me get these ones done first and then. Pivot in there. Sorry, not ignoring everybody. Just zoned in on this. Need anything? Just hit me up, yo. Yeah, I definitely want it. Cool. Now, let's get the ones we've already painted done. Move on to the ones I missed. Into it. Like they're separated from the actual mushroom. It's a little more work, but it's worth it, yeah? That's what we do here. First, we make sure we paint everything. That's a bird angle. All right. Floppy. Enough. You know, and it's just paint, so you can sit and work until you get it how you need it. You can't break any of it. You will drive yourself mad if you keep trying to paint over stuff that's not there yet. That's a thing I learned. Hi, Arjun. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You're all wet. Is it raining outside again? I'm just painting tiny things over here. Yeah, I know. What little piece are we on here? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll end up doing a fade into the yellow from whatever color this right here. That will look good. Natural. On it. Dots. Look. Clean up a little bit. Ant. Hey, ant. You're the one leaving trails and all that, walking around between the paints. Or are you even still alive? You should be dead. Oh, of course you're dead. Third coat. Stuff. Let's see. Okay. Couple. Good. But eyeball break. Just for a second. Okay, but we. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if I want to keep these plants, because I'll be using bushes. Tufts. that doesn't look like it. It's kind of weird that it would stand out. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to burn. I'd rather get a tuft fern, because if I'm using actual terrain tufts and flowers and grass, and the mushrooms I get because they're not grass or foliage. But it'd be weird to have flowers and grass and foliage and then a plastic fern. For consistency. All the plants should have the same vibe kind of thing. Of course, we're not there yet. You have got my eye. That's right. Okay, one more little round of touch up on this yellow, and then we'll start blending our pinks and whatever the hell color that is into the edges, so it doesn't look like spores just sitting on mushroom parasites taking over its life. Okay, so I'm looking for edges, spot that can be expanded out just a little bit. Make sure I have enough room to blend it. That make it come out a little bit. It's just freaking exception. Ah, that was a spec, wasn't it? We'll fix that up. It's okay. It's got a weird missing bit of paint up here. Wait. All right. Take a little bit off the top. And repairing as we go here. Color even was that? I am going to end up breaking all the spines off that thing anyway. I know it. We're going to end up fading all this in anyway, but I want to start with a clean slate, so to speak. And I'm going to be blending in the purples in. Okay, so shimmy. Bow chicka bow wow. Alright. Let's want to match colors here for a second. Looking at color. He's actually behind this stuff in the field of vision. Looking at this in front of that and seeing where that color like shows up in here. That's funny, you keep switching between what it wants to focus on. So yeah, that's why I picked this yellow, because it was more like the yellows in the model itself. I kind of want to do that. Set them in the environment instead of here I am in this strange place where we don't share the same sun, so everything has different crazy colors. And if I can pull out colors from the model into the base, that's helpful. Any tricks I can use, because I'm not a big base person. So use me. Alright. Another hour. We'll take another pause. 20 minutes, I guess. Get another add jail sentence out of the way. Alright. Fortunately, all the ends of these have set colors that I can pull up from. Get these colors. Let me just start with one. Get in the mode. What I want to do. Dilute this up pretty good. And we're gonna do like we do with a lot of it, you know, the drill. Water it way down. Take even more paint off. Now, just getting paint off. And then we're gonna see if we can feather this in to start this. I want to go from yellow to the color. This kind of lets me know how much moisture to have in it. Maybe more than I think. I just want to get the edges over there. Either, I don't know. This is going to work. Okay, I think it's going to. Oh, yeah. Okay. That one's a particularly messy one. I get it. Yeah, so it works. This one's needs a regular clean up. Maybe if I put some actual. What do we got here? I need my zoomers. Really just working, stippling, working, whatever to smooth the edge between the yellows and I think it's already pretty translucent. Let me try a fresh one. How about the bottom? Yeah, let's do this guy. I want to see. Seriously, I have to use some colored water. I think I'll go back to something else first. Let me go back to the purple that we're bringing up from underneath. We had a mix of the purple and the burgundy. Now we're going to move it more into the purple as we come up around the bottom of the fish. So like here. I want to make this even darker. Yeah. Because in the sculpt, I can see the swell of this. It's got its own curve coming around. I want to accentuate that. Same here. Pustules, that's the word I was looking for earlier. I don't know why I was looking for it, but there's the hair. Good times. Let's get a nice little purple burgundy mix. Heavier purple. Blazing the fuck out of this. Thinking too though while I'm doing this is that this is the front. That means this side's gonna be dark. I have to keep that in mind as I'm blazing through this madness. building it up very gradually. And I've already kind of darkened this. I got a start on that one. Oh. I like that. Cool gradient going on here. Beautiful. Well, actually, no, I got it. I know what. Because we're going to be doing it like a kind of a spray glaze of magenta after we're all done with this burn. What that will do is kind of tie it all together, and I can go a little bit heavier on the back side of it, which will add some shade. We're going to shade this, give this shroom some shade. Right now, it's round and round and round. Literally hardly any paint. Layer after layer after layer. Probably why I don't paint armies. I'm perfectly satisfied doing this for hours. Fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of the awkward angle. Beard hair in my palette makes me happy. Touch this back up. And then yeah, that fade I did it wasn't quite right. I think Underneath looks pretty. Know about that yet. All right, we gotta take a 5-minute break. We'll run an ad in there, so stretch, take your meds. Poke your friend in the forehead. I don't know, whatever you do. I'm not gonna paint. That's very good. Keep my hands right here. But yeah, we'll get an ad out of the way and take 5, and we will be right back and finish up our last segment on this bad boy. If you haven't followed yet, please do. It supports the channel very much. We so appreciate you being here. And follows are free, so yeah. Anyway, we will be right back. I lied, that was the wrong... I pushed the wrong button. Good times. I lost my mouse too, hold on. Yeah, be right back, gang. Hang in there. I need to find a better way to do this. That's what I got. Not that. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah. It's probably still running ads though, right? Maybe not. Whatever. Out what I did by pushing the wrong button. We got it. So managed to make it work. Thank you. Okay. This guy, we're constructing this. Jeez. Still trying to see how I want to approach blending in these guys. Blend in the dots with the background. This will be fun. Let's see. Not sure how I did it. Oh, it worked. Right. First thing I have to do is make sure all the yellows are running to the edge of their respective dots. Pretty good. Just a couple. This guy. Have something to. If it gives me something to blend into. Because I don't want to take away. Oh, okay, that's what I need to do. I need to paint over where the yellow, so I can cover it. Oh, okay. Let me try one as an experiment. One. Let's start with this guy. Now, what if I go over with the border? I want this to go to the border. Kind of into pink. Then I can blend up into it. In theory. Without making a sloppy mess out of it. That's the key, right? Precision is really, really important. And I'm finding that really only comes through. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the ends of these brushes are really fucking pointy, right? And you can paint with just the tip of that without mashing it into the model even. It's possible. Which is why sometimes I hold it way back here so that I'm not exerting a bunch of pressure on the brush. It forces me to have to maybe sacrifice some control, but it depends what you're doing. Like that was fucking sharp, you bastard. You know, I've all got one of these. That's not even a sharp one, actually. That one's pretty good. No, it is. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, brush control practice. That's what I'm trying to get to. So, okay, so we're practicing on this guy right here. So we'll fuck him all up so the others don't have to. Which means some pink. It's kind of like a salmon. Weird. Okay, so we don't want very much of it, and we just want to stipple in the border between the yellow. With very little paint, just spinning it with. I'm gonna see. Over. Where did we do? Was it there? No. Let's see here. It should work. If I don't stow way too much paint. Yeah. Way too much paint still. Oh, that's gonna work. Speaking of brush control, I don't have any. I'm just saying. Practice this one, we'll get it. I am not gonna let this beat me. I'm gonna figure out how to do what I want. It's just gonna take a lot more finesse, I think. It's okay. If you could almost just thinking in your head, This is a good place to think. Oftentimes it comes out my mouth before I'm ready for it. Just cleaning these guys up again. This is key because this is the first point of visuals on the piece, because that's the point of view first, but it's got to look. Just get these edges in so they don't look like they're stuck on. Thinking, processing. What if I went the other way? What if I went from the glaze of the yellow into itself? Right? This is very touchy. It's one of the things I really love about this. Everything's its new challenge. It has its own unique challenges to solve. Even if you're doing an army units, painting the same stuff, you still had to come up and show color theme, how you were going to approach keys in that army. So there's a problem to solve. And these eyes glow. Let's solve it. Stretching. He's getting there though. Let's see. I just love that transition. Fade right up. Okay. Not pretty diluted. It's got to be uber. We want colored water, basically. That's a best put that. Let's try him. And it's going to have to be more. Colored water is going to take me a year to blend this. Maybe a little less than a couple. More. This would be more, right? Still want it pretty diluted. Yep. Anyone, how about you? See that? Can't see that.
Chicken banana.
Booyah!
Chicken banana. Chicken banana.
There it is.
Banana.
Ooh.
Banana. Chicken.
I don't hear it though. That's not fair.
Banana. Chicken.
Oh,
Banana. Banana.
bad face. Hold on a second. Dang it. Turn the controlling the audio via OBS. I don't want to control the audio. Sorry about that, Multi. I like chicken banana too. Of course, it would have been like a jump scare and you get crap out. That's what makes it fun. I'm changing all the sound properties to not be controlled via. Here, let me hit one. I want a chicken banana. Let's see, does it work now? Might have to. I want to test my test some of my stuff here now. gonna play. Oh, it's cooling down. There we go. Yeah, big fan. I could listen to that for hours. So, totally kidding. So yeah, I had OBS controlling the audio, which you can't really do with that. My bad. Aww. Okay, so I can turn off. So that's Twitch, so I can turn off Twitch announcements on channel point redeem, so it's not duplicating it. Sweet. Good to know. No. Actually, I could do that right now. Let me see. While we're in here, why not? Browser, go to channel. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm already in here. Something really quick. I want to change that while I can, right? Alerts. And edit alerts. And channel points. And let's not render that. Okay, so if I turn that off, oh, I probably have to re-add the browser source URL. Gotcha. So now, if I go to, let me play something and see if it shows the Twitch alert as well. Okay, it worked. Yay. Alright. Yay! And you're welcome, by the way, because everybody needs some crab rave in their day. Who doesn't need a raving crab, for God's sake? I know, I do. Forgot. No, I don't want them anymore. They look fine. We have to clean up those edges. This one looks pretty good. That one's not terrible, except it's got some dingus on the actual ore. I can't see it in the camera, but anyway. What are we doing here? What are we doing with this? Alright, I think I was gonna try the yellow. That's what. I want to see, pull it into here. That's a thing. So I don't want to keep repairing that shit. See if I come in from the outside of the edge. That's going to give me the effect I want. This is nuts. I have to figure this out. I think. Just gonna have to get to the edges with thinner paint from the modules. Let's do this. Really not seeing them blending that in, but I think if we want to stand on, we do go to paint it. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just trying to cuts around stuff. Feather it up from the line. Okay. So you can see there's a separator. There's a line right there. It's not focused enough, but anyway, there's a definite definition between the ink and the yellow. Well, I'm trying to blur that line, but there's not any straight transitions like that. Hands to hell, and then totally kidding. This is awesome. So fun. I get to hang out with all you beautiful people. Paint. Awesome. We're having an awesome time on this planet. Yeah, so I guess our future endeavors are definitely going to be involved in cleaning this guy up a couple sessions, that's for sure. Want this light. Let's see, it's gotta be way. Blur the lines. Between reality. It's kind of that's right. Let's see. If I can get this on thin, right on the edges, we can get it kind of blur the definitive line that with very thin yellow paint. Seems to be working. But oh my god, this is going to take... But it looks good. Yeah. Well, we like looking good. We like that. So, that's what we got to do, then that's what we're doing. So I'm bringing up super light paint from the purple up into our paint. That seems to be working. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorted this out. Yeah, and fixing any little dots that are in here, that's gonna happen. Like right there. Okay, well anyway, talk about yourself. You're good here. You know what I'm going to be working on for a while. Just trying to smooth out. That. And they're not all still defined, but how do we take I kind of like the little outline, actually. Gives it a little dark outline. Just kidding, I'm trying to talk myself out of doing it. Don't mind me. One dot at a time. Such is my lunchtime. Oh, here the spam starts. Good. Must be 9 o'clock in Utah. Spam call. I got on some of these mailing lists and one they won't give me one. Call hit list. Yeah, see, I like the way that's fading into it. There's no definitive line right there. Nice. I say it's almost lunchtime. Keep it really light. Not fill it everywhere. There's always room for error because it's paint, for God's sake. Just paint over it. I'm in a mood. I think the coffee's kicked in. Just in time for a nap. Man, it's a little arduous, but it's a thing. I'm gonna on both of these. Maybe we do that. We just approach it the same way we do everything else. We What a way to go. I died by blending paints. What a pussy way to die. Die in battle. Just kidding. I don't want to die in battle first. I'm not a fan of pain. Pain. Pain bad. Once I figure out the magic, I should be started. That part's okay. Damn, son. Okay. Well, not gonna paint itself. I'm gonna get back at it. 20 minutes. So just a heads up, folks, I'll be back tonight. Karen will be joining us. We have our showcase salon tonight, our community showcase at 9 o'clock. You want to share something you're working on, something you finished, you want to get, so we can celebrate your success and the glory of your awesome paint job, or if you want some feedback or just want to share what you're working on, go ahead and submit it to our Discord. There's a category for the showcase, and this will be week 1. That's right, you get to be part of week 1. You can also use the showcase command in the chat if you want to get, because we're all about options. Ooh, I have to retouch that purple. That's okay. How did I end up sitting all the way over here? This needs to just straight up be fixed. Oops. Without getting paint all over. Okay, this will work. This is going to be very hard. It's literally using a brush here to sit down. It's hilarious. Yeah, that one's just fucking weird. It's not working. You don't get to have an ugly shade. It's just a yellow dot. That's this one. This is missing. That one's on. That one's pretty good. That's good. Ones where it's more fluid. It's these red ones that are, it's pretty stark. We'll do some highlights on these too. We'll brighten up the top bit. Because again, the point of view is this way. So P, as a reminder, if somebody's new in here or not, I don't know anymore. So the old version of the model, this guy, and I broke him, so I had to reprint him and repaint it. But he is good to go left. That's a plan right now. So this is the point of view. And this is all going to be grass. So that'll all be green, and we're going to have some flowers and some bushes. But the light's coming down, obviously, down this way. If it's coming down from here, we're gonna fake it. Technically, this would be lit up, this side. If the main light source is here, if we're thinking like it's a spotlight. If it's a spotlight coming here, then only this circle of stuff would be lit up, which isn't fun because that's the opposite side of that. So we're going to fake the illusion and darken this side. This side will stay the light side, which wouldn't really be physics, but hey, these are fantasy characters. Like, this guy actually exists in the world anyway. Who are we kidding? So we have license to do whatever. But for the sake of the illusion and the scale of the model, we'll pretend that the light is there because he's lit up. His light source is obviously coming down this way. So by the time he gets on here, they pretend, then we'll simulate the same light on the front of the tree and the shroom. Which will help the brain out, sort out the light, but it's not completely realistic. It's okay. Some of the stuff we gotta bend physics. You want to force the perspective, force the light. Alright, about 10 minutes. What damage can you do? That's pretty good. I just want it kind of blendy. This piece, I don't know, you can see this one. So the light, but yeah, there's like a well-defined border around this guy. We don't want, and this one. We don't want really defined borders. We want them smooth-ish. They don't have to be perfect. That still needs, that's got a dent in it, actually, so it's that. But yeah, so we're going to be spending some time cleaning these batteries up, it looks like. But it'll be worth it. And then the plan is to dust this. So I'm going to use an airbrush really far and literally just dust it with magenta, which will tie all this stuff together. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, so let's get this ready for the next task. We'll make sure our yellow is saturated, there's no dots. We're happy with that. There's no missing paint on the bulk of it, like this one. Just covered. Just covered. We're gonna slop paint all. So make sure we've got good. Nothing's missing. Oh God. I can see the input. Make sure this is strong. This is ugly as fuck. He's gonna have to take a lot of this one here. I totally tacked this one. I think he was our experiment node. That's okay. I figure with all the touch-ups and fix-its that I do on these models, I probably paint them twice actually. Stuff. I don't want to fuck with that one. It's a good one. That one's got to get cleaned up bad. Those are okay. That's okay. Alright, I think they've got pretty good coverage. Now I just got to deal with it. On that note, we have 15 minutes left. Alright, one thing I do want to do, I want to get this purple, build up some more purple. You know, it's purple. Not really. I gotta get in there a little bit of the burgundy, the purple. Again, taking most of the paint off. I just want to really push this curve. Yeah, I think I'm getting. Move into the purple, which is the dark. But if you keep it really light, then it just darkens the burgundy. It's painting raw purple. You just want to darken the burgundy with the purple. It's a filter. Yeah, so you can see these craters in here from the print. Zoomed in. Not great. Also, not a focal point, but still. We may or may not just fill it with paint. Okay, I'm gonna make a round here, and I think we'll go find somebody to go raid. I also want to bring out shadows that are in here so I can see the divots. There's like real light shading right in here. Here. Sketched it in really quick, and then brought in our pink back to give it kind of accentuate the dent right here. So now I can start getting inside the actual folds of the shroom that the sculptor put in. And again, you don't have to do these things, but okay, that note. Do it. Thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. I truly appreciate it. It's so awesome. You are all amazing. Believe it, know it. Create, add to this world, continue the good work. Sign up for the showcase, get your submissions in. We'll be back at 7. I'm gonna go find somebody to go surprise. It's always a good time. Who do we got? Who is on here today? Awesome, you guys. And my my model will be the first one. I want feedback on it. So I will kick off the showcase salon with this guy. And you guys can tear him up and we'll take a look at him. I'll try and get some pictures before, some static pictures so I don't have to sit here and hold it the whole time. But yeah, I'm ready for critique of this guy and anything we can add to it, or refinements or any of that. Anyway, and it doesn't have to be models. You guys can submit whatever you want. It can be 2D art, 3D art, a sculpt you've created, anything. So, all right, we're gonna go find a raider. I am looking who I know that's on right now. Not much. The timing's funny because I go on and everybody's off. They're playing video games. Wow. So many of us are offline. How about... I don't know who this person is. This could be a surprise person. Let me see. All right, we will try it. Who is this? This is Bayholder. I don't know if you know Bayholder, but they're doing Thousand Suns Thursday painting Warhammer 40K. So let's go knock on their door. You guys later. See you on the other side. Give it 30 seconds and we will bounce in there. Hold on. Let's do it.